Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another storing video, and this is basically like a part 2 of my last video, except today I'm going to be storing all of my enhypen cards. So as you can probably see, I have a lot, which is why I wanted to split it up, and also because I just got a lot of these yesterday, so I wanted to wait for them to come, but I also didn't want to wait too long to store the rest of them, so that's why this is all enhypen. And since I'm only storing one group, the timestamps are going to be for my different binders because I do have a lot of binders that these are going to go into, including a new one. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to go a little bit out of order from how I would normally store these, but I'm going to start with Desire Unleashed because I am actually going to be finishing this today, which is super exciting. I started this a couple months ago on my channel, and the progress I made in only a couple months has been crazy. So I'm really excited to see the full binder, and I'm also going to do a flip through of it, which is why I wanted to start with it. So here are all of the cards, and I didn't make any changes to this binder since my last storing video. There are a couple binders that I did make changes to, but this one is not one of them. So we start with Jungwon, and I do have his last two album cards, the U version A and B. I also did move my entire enhypen collection to these Ultra Pro pages. I don't know if I like them that much, but I did, so. There's that page complete, which is so exciting. Every page is going to be complete. And then I finally have the vinyl photo cards and the Kpop Nara lucky draws that I was missing. So that's his Chicago lucky draw, and then of course this is his New York one. And then for heeseung, I was missing this album card, which I feel like the thing about the make version is that the B is a different outfit, so it kind of ruins the look of it, but you know, I guess for some members it's not as bad. This is vinyl card, and then his lucky draw, and see how he has red hair in all of these. And then for J, I was also missing this one from the U version. And I also did not have his Kpop Nara card, so now I can store that one. Final. And then his Chicago lucky draw. For Jake, I was missing this one, the Make A. And the Mine A, which this was the only Mine version card I was missing for a really long time. His vinyl card. I love these vinyl cards, to be honest. And then his lucky draw. For Sunghoon, I was missing this, and then also his Kpop Nara one. And then I was also missing his Weavers B, which they look so similar. And then his vinyl. And then his lucky draw. And then for Sonu, I already had all of the album cards. I was missing his vinyl and his lucky draw. And then for Nikki, I was just missing this one. And same as the other members. So that's it for Desire Unleashed. I'm gonna do a full flip through because I really want to see. I had talked about the setup in my other videos, but basically it's the 3 album versions, so Make, You, Mine, and then it's A and B. And then I also put Target, Walmart, and Kpop Nara exclusives because they match not only the fronts but also the backs. And then it's Weavers, the Engine version, and then Vinyl, Keyring, Bath Bomb. And then these are random POBs and lucky draws and stuff. So this is Weavers, this is the Engine version Weavers, this is Yes 24, this is K-pop merch the Bangkok Soundcheck, and then Music Plant, K-Town For You, this is Killing Voice, and then Kpop Nara, New York, and Chicago lucky draws from their concert. So I'm gonna do a flip through now. I love the backs of like the first page. After that it gets a little crazy, but honestly they don't look that bad, and some of the backs do look so similar. I'm like super proud of this binder and how fast I managed to complete it. When I made it, I said it was gonna be a slow collection, and honestly it felt like it didn't feel super fast, especially because I was getting the cards over time, but at the same time I didn't expect it to be this fast, so I don't know. And then this last page, these are like the clear cards that came with the engine version as well. They're the exact same as the normal ones, but they're clear. So I put them all in white sleeves and put them at the end because I didn't need like two of the same card together, and I wanted space for the other lucky draw. So that's it. I'm probably not gonna do much with this binder anymore, but yeah, I'm super excited to be done with this. Next up, I'm going to do my Romance, Untold, and Daydream binder because I feel like this is the one I made the most changes to. So basically, I decided that for their upcoming album and like future albums, I'm going to collect them kind of similar to this, where I do it in an A5, 2 albums per binder, but I want to do it by member because that's how I have like every other binder. So basically, assuming that they have like 3 versions of their album, I would do like a 8 pocket spread and do each of the 3 versions, and then for the 4th column I would do like the engine version set, assuming there's 2. If there's 3, like for this last one, then I would just like take one of them and like make it a set in my other binder. But I wanted to do that for this to like keep it consistent. So I used to have this as just the photo cards, and I had it in like sets instead of member, but I like rearranged it all. So I'll show you. It'll make more sense obviously like when I get into it. And then for Daydream, which I'll show again, since there's only 2 versions, I did the 2 photo book versions, and then I did the Weverse version, and because there's no engine version for the other one, I did the Japan edition. So the decoration, I'm not very good at it, so that's it. So here's Youngwon. Like, it'll be the 3 album versions, and then the engine, which I actually don't have any of his engine cards yet, but I do have the rest of his photo book cards. So I have these 2, and these pages are not double-sided. I used to have double-sided pages in here, but I don't anymore. So I think this looks good. Like, I like having the 2 photo cards together, like the 2 of the same album version. But if I do it by sets, then I can't really do that. And then for Heeseung, I have both of his, what is it called? Arcanum? I don't know how to pronounce the things. And then I have this one, which I don't know why. I always thought I had this card, but I don't. Well, I do now, but I didn't. And then for engine, I have his B. So I'm almost done with his. This is so exciting because like these pages feel so empty because I have all the cards and just haven't stored them yet. So for J, I had all of his like A, like all of his like first cards from the sets, but none of his B. So I have all of his B's now. See, look how good that looks with like all of the same cards together. And for Jake, I was only missing like a couple of his album cards. I love this page. And then I have both of his engine. This looks so good. Jake's cards are so good. And then for Sunghoon, oh my gosh, I've been wanting these for so long, and finally getting them is so exciting. And I got them from Mercari Japan, so they were like not as expensive as most people sell them for. Oh my gosh. And then I actually don't have either of these for him yet. And then for Sonu, I have this card, which I also love. And this one, which I just got. This was like the last Sunny album card that I needed. Ooh. And then this one. And then his last engine one. I feel like the middle two are like dark and then the other two are light. And then for Nicki, I literally only had one of his, but I'm actually completely done with his. So it's gonna look really good when it's done. But like, see what I mean? Like, it looks so empty. Which is why I'm so excited to finally be storing all of these. And sorry I'm doing them backwards. It's because these are not double-sided. But I'm trying to show it. So like, that's what it looks like. For most members, I think my favorite concept is this one, but for Nicki, I just love his outfit in this one. So he's done now. And then I also have Daydream, and like I said, I have it as the 2 photo books and then the Weverse and Japan versions. But actually for this, because I thought it looked better, I did the 2 versions like this. So A and B and then A and B, which normally I do it down, but because they're wearing the same outfit in the Blue Noon and Weverse A, and then in White Midnight and Weverse B, I thought it looked better. So for Jungwon, I have both of his Blue Noon. These are gonna go in this way, like I said. And then for White Midnight, I have this one. And then for Weverse, so you see in A, he has this outfit on, which matches that. And then for B, he has this outfit on, which matches this one. So I just felt like this looked better together. And then for the Japan edition, he's got the same outfit on. So I felt like, yeah, it just makes sense this way. And some of these sets I feel like would look so good like as a full OT7 set, but I don't know, like this just looks too good to not put by member. So for heeseung, I was missing this one. And then these two. And this one, his White Midnight B. This is like one of my favorite of his album cards, like ever. Weverse. And Japan. And honestly, looking at this page, how it would be set up kind of is one of the main things that convinced me to do it by member, because like something about his pink hair altogether, I think just looks so good. So for J, I actually don't have White Midnight B, but I do have A. Well, I bought his B, but it's not here yet. So we have that for now. I love these, especially like these two together, because obviously this is like a snow, like a thing that you use to like mold snow, and then this is like a snow heart. I think it looks so cute. And the Japan ones with the lollipops. Like, honestly, Daydream is like such a pretty album. And his 2 outfits, they're different outfits, but they look so similar that like this whole page just looks really good. For Jake. And one thing I don't like about Jake, and I think Sunghoon has it as well, is this purple background. I don't know why. He also has it in this one. I don't know why the background is purple. And then Japan, like I already had his. And then for Sunghoon, See, he has a purple background as well. I just think the top row looks so good because it's like 4 of the same outfit in a row. And then for Sunu, we have this one. And then we have this one, which is so cute, but also, like I just said about the top row, this goes on the top row and you can't tell that he's got the same outfit on because it's covered. So, I mean, I love it, but this is getting thick. Okay, and then lastly we have Nikki, and I have this one, and I actually don't have this one either. I think I bought it, but I don't have it yet, so. So I'm also super close to being done with this binder. I just have like a couple of album cards missing from Daydream that I already bought, and then I have like a couple of engine versions. Oh, this binder is so thick. I don't even know if this is gonna close. Oh no. It's very thick. But at least there's not much more to be added to this. So I'm honestly not entirely sure what I want to do with that binder because it is really thick. I don't know if I should move the Daydream ones to another binder or if I should like single sleeve them. Maybe I will just double side them. I'm not sure, but I'll figure that out for the next one. But now moving on to this binder, and this is the binder that I call like my main binder. It's the biggest one, and it's like where my, well, it's where all my cards used to be. Obviously I have like other binders now, but this is the one where I have like my OT7 sets and then all of like their older albums before Romance Untold. So I have a lot of cards to store in here today, which is super exciting because I'm trying to like make progress on the older albums because I don't really collect them, but I do have a couple. And I wanted to do the Romance Untold one first because obviously since I moved like the engine version and the weavers and the Japan ones to the other binder, this one is a little bit different. And I also added this Desire Unleash set because I didn't want to like skip an album. But I think this is different from the last time I stored in this binder. I moved them around because I basically like decided exactly which cards I wanted for each member, or like relatively what I want it to look like. So I just kind of like moved around the cards that I had so that they were where I want them to be eventually when this is like all complete. So like I said, I do have a lot of cards to store today, and they're pretty much all labeled. So first we have this one from Border Day 1 for Jungwon. So I basically just try to collect like 3 per album. So this is Border Day 1, and then Border Carnival and Dimension Dilemma on the bottom. For Border Carnival, I have this one, and then this one, and then for Dimension Dilemma, I have this one, which I feel like a lot of people really like this version where they're like at the beach, and me too. And then for this page, it was empty, but now I have some. So this is Dimension Answer. And then this is a Weaver's POB, I think. And then for Manifesto, I have this one. This is an engine version. And then I have this Weaver's Japan POB. I'm not sure. I think it's just for the photo book because sometimes they'll do it like they'll have a different set for like engine or photo book, but I think it's just the same. And for Dark Blood, I have this one. Wow, his hair in all of these is so different. And then that's it for Jungwon. So for this page, this is basically like I have orange blood, so I want to have at least 3 of orange blood, and then the other 6 are basically like any other orange blood. So like I pulled this one as well, and then I also have memorabilia, which I'm not gonna like really buy others, but since I did buy the album, I have a couple of them. And then like Romance Untold, Daydream, and then also like any other Desire Unleashed ones that I liked, which is crazy because I obviously have so many, but they released so many cards for this album that I like a lot of them. So this page is gonna be for like their next album. So for Heeseung, I have this one for Border Day 1. And then this one for Border Carnival, which usually I don't buy cards like this where they're not selfies, but this one was like honestly one of my favorites of his. And then this one from Dimension Dilemma, which I feel like a lot of people also really like this card. And then for Manifesto, I have 2. So I have this one and this one. And for Dark Blood, I have this one, which I know a lot of people like this one, and then also the one where he's doing like the claw, like the 2 engine cards, which honestly I like that one as well, but I don't know, I went with this one. And then for this page, I don't have it labeled, but for this spot right here, I have this card, and this is a I think it's a Japan edition Weverse Japan POB. So if you pre-ordered the Japan edition of Daydream from Weverse Japan, you got this card. And I saw this and I really wanted it, and originally I was gonna put this in a different binder, and in here I had the Target exclusive for Daydream. But basically I have an A5 binder that I'm gonna be storing into later, which I haven't stored anything in yet, and I had like a whole page that was gonna be like around this card. But then I noticed that all the other cards I got did not match this concept. So the Target one matches a little bit better. It's not exactly perfect, but it matches better than this one. So I'm just gonna put this one here. And then I also have this one, which is also not labeled, but I love this one. This is from Desire Unleashed, and it's like a showcase card, and I love it. I love this one, so I had to get it. For J, I have a lot. So for Border Day 1, this one first, and then this one. For J, I really just like his Dawn version. So Border Carnival, this is the last one for this row. And then Dimension Dilemma, this one. And then for Dimension Answer, I bought his Polaroid, which again, it's like very rare for me to buy cards like this, but I actually really liked his Polaroid. And I think I liked it better than like most of the cards I saw, so I went with it. And then also this one. And then for Manifesto, I have this one. And then I actually have a lot for this page. So first I have this one from Romance Untold. This is the Weverse Japan POB for the engine version. So if you bought the engine version from Weverse Japan, you get this one. I thought it was so cute with the little heart. And then this is just a Weverse card, but since I don't collect the Weverse cards, I put this here. This one I got in a set when I was buying his album cards, I think, from Mercari Japan. So I just kept it because I like needed to fill this up anyway. And then this I actually don't have right now, so I don't know why I labeled that. For Jake, I have this one. It's so weird, like their Border Day 1 cards, they look so young. I mean, I know they are, but it's like so weird to look at now, because like I didn't really know them then, so like knowing what they look like now and then like seeing their older cards is so weird for me. Border Carnival, I have this one. And this one. And then for dimension answer, I have this one. I have this one. And then I don't have anything for Manifesto yet, but I do have Dark Blood, which I'm super excited about. I have all of these. Oh my gosh. I kind of love that they all look the same. Originally I had a different card for this, but yeah, I don't anymore. And then these are both engine versions. I just thought they looked so good together. Like I wanted one in a different, like I wanted to originally have like 3 different album versions, but I think this looks better, to be honest. Like his blonde hair looks so good here. And then for this, I also have his Weverse card. The same one as Jay. For Sunghoon Border Carnival, I have this one. And then I have all of his Dimension Dilemma. So I have this one. And then I have this one, which is like one of my favorite Sunghoon cards. I'm so happy I have this. And again, it's like the beach concept. And then I have this one from the Essential version, I guess. I love these. And I also have all of his Dimension Answer because I got these in a set. So I have this one. And then I also have the Polaroid, which I did want the Polaroid, so, because I actually think this looks really good. And then for this one, I actually wanted a different card, but I ended up getting this one. This is an album card, and the one I wanted, I don't remember exactly what it was, but like, this one is not my favorite, but it's like, the one I wanted is so similar. I think he was just doing like a thumbs up instead of a peace sign, so I was just like, whatever. Because, like, I just really want to, like, complete these older album little rows. So. And then I have this one from Romance Untold. I think this is a Weverse POB. Not, like, a Weverse version card. And then this is from Desire Unleashed. This is a UMS POB that I just thought was really cute. And then for Sunu, I have 2 of his Border Day 1 cards. I have this one. And then I have this one. And the other one I want to get is so cute. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to like get it that easily, but it's so cute. And I know a lot of people also really like this concept. I feel like people just really like the ones where they're outside. I also have this for Dimension Dilemma. I love this card. And for Dimension Answer, and Manifesto, I have this one from the Power Station Lucky Draw. I love this outfit on him, especially because he has like yellow hair. I feel like it looks really good. I also really like the back of this. And then I have these 2 Romance Untold cards, and I love his blonde hair as well. Like, why does he look so good in every hair color? So, this is also a Weverse card, the same one as Jake and Jay. And then this one is like a showcase card, I guess. I don't know. That's what it says, showcase. And I just really liked it. And his outfit. I just, like, his hair looks so good here. And then this card from Desire Unleashed. I love this one so much. Same as Heeseung, like, this one, like, I needed this one. It's so cute. Look at his face. And this is with Mew Lucky Draw, I think? I don't know. They do so many, like, lucky draws and everything that I don't know what they are. And then we have Nikki. I have a lot for Nikki. So for Border Day 1, I have his little row complete. This one, these are so cute. Like, he looks so young. And I feel like he looks like such a duck here. Like, that's all I can see is, like, a duck. So these 2, and then this one. Like, oh my gosh. And then I have this one. I feel like he looks like a duck in this one too. And then this one I really like. This is a Weaver's POV, I guess. I also really like the back. Very cute. And then I don't have anything for this page. And then for this page, I have this orange blood card, which I got in a set, but I actually really wanted this one as well, so. I love this, like, orange blood set where they have, like, the flowers. I think it's so cute. And his is, like, really pretty, especially with, like, the hair color and the shirt color. And I also have this one. This is an engine version card. And then I have this Daydream Weavers POV. I have Heeseung and Jungwon's as well. And I really like Nicki's. And it matches the Target one, like, super well. Actually, I got so confused. Like, when I opened this, I thought I already had it. Because they're so similar. But I didn't. And then the last thing I wanted to store is this. This is, like, the little... I don't know. People, like, call it a photo card. It's photo card size. This is from their VR concert, and it's like, it's a group picture, obviously, but I don't want to store it with these group cards, so I'm just gonna store it here, like on a new page, because I feel like it should be stored somewhere. So I'm gonna store it in here, but like I didn't want to store it with the group cards, because I feel like it doesn't really match, because these are like selfie cards, but I still wanted to like store it in here. So that's it for this binder. Okay, next up I have my Japan binder, and this one is like gonna be done for now as well. So what I did, I started collecting Yoi, and I also put this J one here because I got it in a set, but I'll get to that later. So for Yoi, I basically just had this, which is from their Tokyo concert, I think, and then this set was the other one that I said I was gonna get. It's like the takoyaki thing they're doing. So I'm just gonna put these here, and these pages are double-sided. So there's that, and the reason that like I considered this to be Yoi is because the backs have Yoi on them, and I think they were like called that. But for the actual album, I have first this POB set, and this was the Weavers Global POB set, and I ended up getting everybody with Jungwon, but I do have Jungwon's now. And then I also put this Nicki UMS one here because it matched, and I didn't really have anywhere else to put it. So this set is complete now. And I'm really excited because it was like kind of hard to find, because I feel like since it's a Japanese album, you couldn't really get it in the US, at least on Weavers. And then most people like in Japan were selling it with the Weavers Japan POV, which is different. They were holding like different flowers, so it was like a little bit hard to find the Weavers Global one. But then I had the two like limited ones. This was EN and this is EI, and then for standard, I bought another standard edition and I ended up getting Heeseung again. But then I got another one and I got Nicki, so I'm gonna put Nicki here with Heeseung just because, I don't know, it makes sense to have like two sets. I think it looks good because like other than this, these are all the same. And then I also have like Nicki and Heeseung. And then for the soul jackets, I just decided to collect one of each for each member. So it comes with this like Polaroid type thing where they're holding the star, and then it comes with either this one or one where they're doing a claw. And I already had Heeseung, Jake, and Sunghoon because I bought their solo jackets and I unboxed that. And I was going to buy the other four, but they ended up getting canceled. So I decided instead to just get the photo cards, and it actually worked out better because I really wanted, like I mentioned this, I really wanted the Sunu version of this where he's got the wand because it's so cute. And then I happen to have Heeseung and Jake's wand one, and then for Sunghoon I had the other one. So I thought it would make a lot of sense if I put like Sunwoo with the wand here, and then I could do like this version for each of the other members. So it worked out really well. So for Jungwon, I have this version. And this is how I'm organizing it. I don't know if it looks good this way, but I have Jungwon, Heeseung, Jae, Jake, and then Sunghoon, Sunwoo, Nikki. And then I have like the Polaroid ones second. So then for Jae, I also have this one, and like I said, it came with a set, and I wanted to keep this one, so I just put it there because I didn't really have anywhere else to put it, like in the binder. And this also looks good because the claw ones have the white back, and then the wand ones have the black back, so the back doesn't get like mixed up. So then for Sunwoo, I have this one, which is what I was talking about that I really wanted, and then this. And then I have this one for Nikki. So you see what I mean? How like all the ones on the left have the same version, and then the right ones have the same version. I think it looks really good this way. And then that's like all I was gonna collect for this album. Whenever they make another Japanese album, I'll figure out what to collect for that. Probably around the same amount. So this binder is like not gonna be used for a while. And then the last binder I have is this new binder. I tried to decorate it. This is from their Goo package, and it's like each of their handwritings. Just ignore the deco. I'm really not good at decorating. But this binder, this is a little bit of a weird binder, but I just really wanted to do this. And I have so many cards to store. But basically, I'm calling this my miscellaneous binder, and that doesn't really make sense because obviously I could like put miscellaneous cards in like another binder. But I basically already like planned out how I wanted all my other binders to look, and I really wanted like more Heeseung cards. So this is kind of just like a mini Heeseung collection, and then like other members. Like I have all the members, but it's mainly Heeseung, because I just really like a lot of his cards, but I didn't really have anywhere else to put them because I wanted to keep all the other binders even between the members. So I figured I would put them in here, and honestly I'm not sure if they're all gonna fit in here because like the Romance Untold one, I do have a lot. But yeah, again, just ignore that. But basically I figured this could also be like a good place to put like merch stuff or like anything like that that doesn't really belong to an album. Like for example, the VR ones and the D-Icon ones and stuff like that. So I feel like it actually does kind of work, but I also do have a lot of like old cards of Heeseung. I also do have a couple of Jake pages, but I don't have those to store today, but I did already like plan them out because I also really wanted to like have pages of like the same outfit because I love when people do that, but like I never really get to do that because of the way I collect. So now I can finally do it. So this first page, I have this set, and this is from You, which is a Japanese album, but I didn't want to put it in my Japan binder because that's for like a collection. And I really wanted like some photo cards of him with like blonde hair because I noticed I didn't really have any, which is kind of crazy because I feel like he's had blonde hair a couple times. But yeah, I got these in a set and he's got like the same outfit on. So I think I want to set it up like this because he's doing like the same type of thing with his hands, even though it's different parts, and then he's doing peace sign. So I feel like it makes sense. So this one is a standard edition card, and then this one's a solo jacket card, and then this is a Weavers Japan lucky draw, and then this was Weavers Japan, I guess, POB. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I have them as, so I'm just gonna assume that's correct. And I'm not entirely sure because again, this binder is probably gonna be very thick, so I'm not sure if I should like double side them. I might just not double sleeve them, or I might like keep Heeseung and Jake in here and then move the other members. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I didn't realize it would be so thick. And then for this page, I have these three. These are kind of random, but first I have this one from their D-Icon. I really like this card with like the headset, so I got it for him, Jake, and Sunghoon. And then I'm not sure what I want to put here yet. I don't know if I want to get like another one of his D-Icon cards or what. But then I also have this Weavers A from Romance Untold because I actually pulled his for B, so that's in my other binder, but I don't know, I just wanted to fill up the page. And then this is a Romance Untold showcase card. I don't know, I just really like him in that outfit, and you'll see for this next page I do have a full page of him in this outfit. Yellow is my favorite color, so I just really like it. So this is what I wanted it to look like. This one is Weaver's POV, and then this one is a broadcast card, I think, from EXO. And then this one's a Kakao Talk POV, and then this was YZY VCE1, I think, video call. I don't know, they do so many like YZY video calls, lucky draws, POVs, everything that I don't even know. This is how I wanted this one to look, because again, he's doing like the key card in both of these and then not in both of these. And then for this page, I only have one right now, and this is the YouTube shop POV or whatever. I don't really know. Like, I'd never do this, but I think if you like buy the like album through YouTube, you get a certain card. So that's all I have for now for that page. And then this page, I have these. It's like No Doubt and Daydream outfits. And I wanted to do it like this. I've seen people do it like this, where they do like two different outfits across from each other, and I think it's gonna look really good. I might also put them next to each other, but this one's from Kpop merch, Lucky Draw, and then this one's Olive Young. This one's also Kpop merch, but I think it was a pre-order benefit. And then this one is a UMS Lucky Draw. Okay, and then this next page, this is what I was talking about. So I have the Target one here because I bought these other 3 cards, and they definitely did not match the other one. They're still a little bit different because he has a scarf on in this one and he's like farther away, but you know, it's fine. It's close enough. So this one's Music Plant, Lucky Draw, and then this is GS25. And then again, this is his Target exclusive for Daydream. And then this is YZY Lucky Draw. I don't know which one, but I still think it looks pretty good. And the backs look really good too, because they're like the same color. I don't know if you can tell. For this next page, I wanted to do his VR ones. So the thing about the VR concert is I did go, and I bought these before I went. So I really wanted Heeseung's too, and then I really wanted Jake's too, and then one of Sunghoon's. So I bought them on Mercari Japan before I went. And then when I actually went, I went to both screenings, and I ended up getting Jake both times. But I obviously didn't keep them because I already had his. And then I realized that these ones that I bought were gonna be in Japanese on the back because they're from Japan. So basically I got rid of the English ones for Jake and kept the Japanese ones, which is fine. But like, I just kind of wish I had kept the English ones. I do have one English one for Jay because I traded my sister. So that's good, but like, I'm just happy to have the cards. So this is like screen period 1 and then 2 because they had like different ones. And then you could get like black outfits and then white outfits. So I have both of his, which I'm super excited about. I just really love these cards. And then for these other 2, I have these 2 from Yoi. And this one is a UMS Lucky Draw, I'm pretty sure. And then this one is a Weaver's Lucky Draw, and he has like dessert in both of them. So I thought it made sense. And it's like kind of around the same time maybe. So I feel like it looks good. And then this page is gonna start the red hair. So I pulled his Target card for Yoi. Like I said, I got a duplicate Heeseung set when I got the standard version, and I also got this card with it. And originally I was gonna store the Target cards in my Japan binder, but I decided not to, so I'm gonna store them in here. And then I also got this one, which is an HMV Lucky Draw, because it matches. and I think it looks really good together. And then to fill up this page, I also got these Weavers Lucky Draws, which I pulled all these. Like, I bought a ton of them because they did like a bunch of lucky draw rounds, and they did 2 for Weavers, like 2 sets. So I got a bunch of them, and I ended up getting like most of the members because I got 10. So I got 10 out of 14 cards, and I got both of heeseungs, and I wasn't gonna keep them all, but I just liked them too much, so I ended up keeping them all. And then for this page, I have his like artist merch cards. So this one is the yellow keyring. I also did buy his pink keyring, but it's not here yet because I had to like pre-order it. So that's gonna go there. And then I have his badge one too. And then I have something for this, but it's not here yet. So that's gonna be the end of like heeseung, but I also do have the other members, and I also put heeseung first because I decided to do age order for this since I had like so many of his. I figured I would just do him first. But now for Jay, I do have a couple. So these 2 I got for free. Like this one I got in a set from Mercari Japan. This is Season's Greetings 2023, which I think is very cute, so I decided to keep it. And then this I got from Pocamarket for free because I like bought photo cards during like one of their event things. And I'm just gonna put this on the back here if it fits, because the back of these heeseung cards are all the same, so I don't have to like see them all. And also I don't have space because I have this page like set up. And then like I said, I have Jay's VR card, and this one actually is in English, which is nice, and that's gonna go there. And then I have some cards that are gonna go here, but I don't have them yet. And then for Jake, I have, if you see, like I have a page that I've already like bought all the cards for, but I don't have any of them yet, so that's why like I have the page in there. But I have these 2 Orange Blood cards because I actually pulled them. I bought an Orange Blood album because I really wanted to get Sunwoo's of this with the flower, and I ended up pulling Jake's set. So I just decided to put it in here because I didn't want to put it in my other binder, and I think it looks really good. And then I also have this, the icon, like I said, I got his and Sunghoon's as well. And that's gonna go there. And then I'm not entirely sure what I want to put here, but I have an idea. And then for this page, I bought these 2 cards, but I don't have them yet, so I just have his Target card as well I pulled. And then for this page, I have both of his VR ones, like I said, which they are in Japanese. I did have the English ones, but I don't anymore, so it's fine. Like, I just like to see their handwriting in English because like obviously I can read it. And then I also have his Weavers ones, which I didn't get either of Jay's, which was really upsetting because I actually really wanted a Jay one and a Jungwon one, and those are 2 of the 4 that I didn't get. So then for Sunghoon, I also have his The Icon, which I did buy their new ones. I bought Jake and Heeseung's, both of them. So I'm really excited about that, but I'm not sure if they're gonna fit in this binder. I also got this VR one because I really liked it, and I like how he's doing them. Heart. And then I have both of his Weavers ones. I love this one. I think he looks so good in this. And this one as well. So there's that page. And then this page, I did buy his jacket, but I don't have it yet because again, that was a pre-order, so that's gonna be for that. And this page is for Sunwoo. So I did end up getting this anyway because I just love this card so much. This is another card that I love. This is also from the YZY video call, the same one as Heeseung's. I think it's the first one. Like, I love his blonde hair and the pink star. Like, I just think it looks so good. And the like fake nose ring. And then I have this one, and this one I'm not entirely sure what I want to put here, but I think I'll find something. And then I have his beanie, which I love this card. I needed to get this beanie for this card. And then I have something for here, and then I have his Weaver's Lucky Draw. I only have this one for him because again, I only got 10. And then for this page, I had Nikki, and then I ended up also getting these when I bought the solo jacket cards. It came with these as well. So I kept them, but I'm not going to store them in my Japan binder because I like pulled Nikki, so I feel like it makes more sense to keep Nikki, but I still want to keep these. So, and then for Jungwon, the only one I have is this Weaver's Lucky Draw, which again, I wanted the other one of him and I got this one. And for Nikki, first I have this light stick card. Like, this is from their first light stick, which I honestly kind of wanted, like, all of these cards, but I don't even know where to get them. And this came like in a set on Mercari Japan, so I just kept it. And then these are his Weaver's Lucky Draws. And then in the back I just put like all of their little like memorabilia ones here, and then also these like little things from the Walk the Line Goyang thing. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna fit. Like, this binder is so full, so I'm gonna figure out what to do to not make it so thick before the next storing video. But that is gonna be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, feel free to give it a like. And also, if you want to see me storing other groups, check out my last video because I stored a bunch of other groups in that one, and also like my other storing videos. And stay tuned for other storing videos. I'll probably have another one like kind of soon. I mean, maybe like a month and a half or 2 months away, but I do have some unboxings and stuff planned, so I should be getting a lot of cards from that. And yeah, I'm really excited to finally store all of these. Again, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these binders because they are way too small for my collection, which I did not realize. But yeah, I'll definitely figure something out before my next storing video. And I'm really excited to have finished Desire Unleash and my Japan binder for now and make a lot of progress with these other collections. Thank you once again for watching, and goodbye.